Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the top phrases that I use as someone with dyslexia. So without further ado, let's get into the video. As many of you don't know, I have dyslexia. I got diagnosed when I was 18, and it was a bittersweet moment. I was happy because I'd finally had an answer to my question, but I was also sad because I'd gone my whole life not knowing I had it. I had struggled so much. Dyslexia isn't something to be ashamed about, but it needs to be identified so that the child doesn't struggle in their early life. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some phrases that I use. The first one is, you said what? My dyslexia affects my auditory processing, so I need to hear something a few times before I actually process it sometimes. The second phrase is, sorry, I forgot. My dyslexia also affects my short-term and working memory, so I tend to forget some things. This also makes it really hard to study and remember things. The third phrase is, sorry, can you repeat that? This is similar to the first one, but I just say the third one if I'm in a formal setting. Sometimes it's really embarrassing because they'll have to repeat it like 2 or 3 times, and I kind of feel bad. The fourth phrase is, sorry, what were you gonna say? Because I tend to forget things that I've just heard, it makes me interrupt people more, which I absolutely hate. So I say this to be polite and to show them that I really didn't mean to interrupt. The fifth phrase is, I'ma forget this later. As I said before, my dyslexia affects my memory, so I probably will forget it later. The next phrase is, I'm not sure, I have to think about that. Sometimes when I receive a sudden question, I have to take a long time to think about my answer. So that's why I say that, so I can get back to them later. The next phrase is, can you repeat those steps please? My dyslexia also makes it hard to follow steps without looking at it every single second, because I'll often forget the first step and then the step before that and so on. Once I said this to a teacher and he got so annoyed. Back then I didn't know I had dyslexia, so I felt so bad. So guys, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.